Right friends, welcome back to part 2 of this week, 10th week from 2nd March to 8th March. This is the 10th week, part 2 of question and answers, and let us look at the first question. As per the Mercer's Quality of Living Report, what is Mercer? This is human resources consulting firm based in New York City of United States of America. Mercer is the human resources consulting firm based in New York City of United States of America, and it gives quality of living report every year. Please remember, Vienna in Austria stood number 1 for the 6th consecutive year, and out of all the Indian cities, Hyderabad is at the top position with the overall global rank of 138. Globally, we are not at par with the cities like Zurich, Vancouver, Berlin, Vienna, Auckland. We are not at par with those cities, but we are at 138. That is the highest in India. Hyderabad stood number 1 with overall global ranking of 138. Please remember, this Mercer is human resources consulting firm based in United States of America. Let us look at the next question. Sachin Tendulkar recently advised his fans to name the documentary based on his life. I would like to tell you one thing. The British director James Erskine is directing a film, that is a documentary based on the famous cricketer and Bharat Ratna winner Sachin Tendulkar. Mr. James Erskine is the British film director, and now Sachin Tendulkar advised his fans to name the film. And I would like to remind you one more thing. The autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar is Playing It My Way, and the other author associated with this autobiography is Boria Mazumdar. Please don't forget, Playing It My Way is the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar, and Boria Mazumdar was also associated with this book. Right? Look into the next one. Kaustubh Khade, he wants to support a non-governmental organization, Magic Bus, which will enhance the quality of lives for children below poverty line, and for that purpose, he kayaked a distance of 500 kilometers from Mumbai to Goa. Mr. Kaustubh Khade kayaked. What is kayaking? To understand what is kayaking, please look into this picture. He travelled 500 kilometers from Mumbai to Goa within 18 days, and with the money he wants to support Magic Bus, which is working to alleviate the suffering of children below poverty line. Right? Please look into the next question. On International Women's Day, International Women's Day is being celebrated on March 8th every year. On International Women's Day, India's daughter was screened for several celebrities in New York. New York is the answer. India banned the film. Even through internet channels also, India banned the film for showing India in bad light. There is a divergent opinion on this. We have already discussed in detail in lecture part, and let us move on to the next question. As per the Geneva-based Inter-Parliamentary Union, IPU is Inter-Parliamentary Union, which was established in the year 1889, based in Geneva. And during the past 20 years, it made a survey about the percentage of women holding parliamentary seats all over the world. Percentage of women holding parliamentary seats, it increased from 11.3% to 22.1% as per that survey. It increased from 11.3% to 22.1%. As per the survey done by Inter-Parliamentary Union based in Geneva, which was started in the year 1889. Look into the next question. Name the country which reported its last case of Ebola recently. Please don't forget, 3 countries in West Africa, that is Guinea, Sierra Leone and Liberia, are the worst affected as far as the Ebola disease is concerned. And recently, the last case of Ebola was reported in Liberia. I would like to tell you one more point. If there is no Ebola case for 42 days, that country will be declared as Ebola free by World Health Organization or WHO. If there is no recorded case for 42 days. Why 42 days? The incubation period of this Ebola virus is 21 days. Normally, who declares it as free from any disease? After passing 2 incubation periods, the incubation period is 21 days for Ebola and they wait for 42 days to declare it as Ebola free country. Right? The answer for this question is Liberia. Let us look at the next question. Sri Narendra Modi is visiting Sri Lanka during mid of March. His tour consists of 3 countries. One is Seychelles, other one is Mauritius, the third one is Sri Lanka. And the question here is, Sri Rajiv Gandhi, the former Prime Minister of the country, visited Sri Lanka in the year 1987. In the year 1987, he signed Indo-Sri Lanka Accord with J.R. Jayawardene of Sri Lanka. With J.R. Jayawardene of Sri Lanka, Indo-Sri Lanka Accord was signed in the year 1987 by the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, and subsequently he was assassinated in a suicide bomb attack by LTTE in the year 1991 when he was about to address an election meeting at Sri Perumbudur near Chennai in Tamil Nadu of India. Right? Look into the next question. US Ambassador Mark Lippert. US Ambassador Mark Lippert was recently attacked in Seoul. Seoul is in South Korea. South Korea is one of the closest allies of United States of America. And Mark Lippert, the ambassador to South Korea, was recently attacked and he sustained minor injuries. He is Mark Lippert, US Ambassador to South Korea. Please look into the next question. Mobile World Congress, the congregation of top telecom players. World Mobile Congress, the congregation of top mobile players or top telecom players, to discuss about various strategies, to discuss about various future technologies. This was held from 2nd to 5th of March at Barcelona in Spain. Barcelona is the city in Spain, so this Mobile World Congress was held at Barcelona in Spain. Please look into the next question. The author of the book Mightier Than the Sword. Famous author, parliamentarian. He is from United Kingdom. He is Jeffrey Archer. Jeffrey Archer is the author of Mightier Than the Sword. Recently he visited India. He is Jeffrey Archer, famous British author, authored this book. Right. Please look into the next question. NPCI says that it linked 15 crore bank accounts with Aadhaar number. NPCI recently said it linked 15 crore bank accounts with Aadhaar number. Linking of these bank accounts with Aadhaar number is going at fast pace, because by linking this bank account with Aadhaar number, leakages will be minimized, as government intends to transfer all the benefits with regard to subsidies to their bank accounts. Remember, this NPCI is National Payments Corporation of India. National Payments Corporation of India, which looks into integration of various retail payments in the country. You are a customer of ICICI Bank. You can withdraw money from State Bank of India ATM. This was made possible by NPCI. Like that, to integrate multiple retail payments in the country, this NPCI was established by 10 core promoter banks. Please don't forget, NPCI is National Payments Corporation of India, which looks into integration of multiple retail payments across the country so as to devise a mechanism how to transfer money, how to remit money at the least possible cost to the customer. Right? Look into the next one. Which of the following is not in the itinerary of Prime Minister during mid-March 2015? The Prime Minister's tour consists of, I have already told you, Seychelles, Mauritius and Sri Lanka. In the last minute, the tour of Maldives was withdrawn. Initially, it was planned to visit Maldives, but because of the political situation prevailing in Maldives, what is the problem with Maldives? There is some political unrest going on in Maldives. Maldives is at the border of Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea. South of India, the opposition leader Nasheed was arrested, manhandled, and he was sentenced to 13 years of imprisonment, and India is not happy with these developments, because of which Prime Minister could not visit Maldives as per the emanated news reports. Look into the next question. UK based energy company, United Kingdom based energy company, that is British Petroleum, BP means, it will develop gas fields in Egypt. Lot of gas resources were found in Egypt, and British Petroleum is going to develop gas fields in Egypt at a cost of $12 billion. Please don't forget, British Petroleum is going to develop gas fields in Egypt at a cost of $12 billion. Move on to the next question. The states which contributed to maximum deaths due to swine flu in the country from January 1, the states which contributed to maximum deaths due to swine flu in the country from January 1 are Gujarat and Rajasthan. Please don't forget, Gujarat and Rajasthan contributed maximum deaths. Awareness levels are very important. Though the cases in Delhi, though the reported cases of swine flu in Delhi are substantially high, but the number of deaths in Delhi are almost negligible in comparison to the number of cases in Delhi because of better awareness levels in the national capital territory of Delhi. Right? Please don't forget, Gujarat and Rajasthan are worst affected as far as the swine flu deaths are concerned so far. Ram Sundar Das, Janata Dal United leader, who was the former chief minister, recently died, and Ram Sundar Das belongs to Bihar. He was the former chief minister of Bihar. Not only that, he was the famous JDU leader, almost active till his death. Right? Name the state government which constituted a high-powered committee headed by the chief minister to look into the border issue with Karnataka. There is a border dispute between Karnataka and Maharashtra, especially some of the areas around Belgaum, where Maharashtra claims that they are Marathi speaking, and there is a dispute with regard to certain areas near Belgaum region in Karnataka between Maharashtra and Karnataka. And to look into this issue, Maharashtra government recently constituted a high-power committee headed by the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Fadnavis. Right? Look into the next one. IS, Islamic State, started destroying the ancient Assyrian city of Nimrud. the ancient Assyrian city of Nimrud. Last time we discussed about destruction of artifacts, destruction of archaeological remains from Mosul Museum by ISIS. Mosul is on the banks of river Tigris. This Tigris-Euphrates belt is famous for Mesopotamian civilization, and their deity is Lamassu. Lamassu means the head will be human face and body will be either bull or lion. Body will be either bull or lion and the head will be human face. These are the statues popularly known as Lamassu, and recently ISIS started destroying the ancient Assyrian city of Nimrud, founded in 13th century BC, and this city is situated in Iraq. This Nimrud, Mosul, these are in Iraq, and Tigris-Euphrates river belt is famous for Mesopotamian civilization, and in the picture you are looking into Lamassu statue with human face and the body is bull or lion. Please look into the next question. Software major SAP plans to cut 2,200 jobs out of total 74,400 staff. They are migrating to cloud. Cloud is the buzzword in software nowadays. So, as they are migrating to cloud, SAP recently stated they are going to retrench 2,200 jobs, and this SAP belongs to Germany. Please don't forget, SAP belongs to Germany. Losing of jobs in software may become a regular feature in the years to come as newer and newer technologies are taking place. Cloud, mobility, Internet of Things, these things are going to be the future, and the need of the hour for the existing employees is to upgrade their skills, right? Please look into the next question. DBTL scheme is named PEHL. You are seeing in day in and day out advertisements PEHL. What is the full name for PEHL? PEHL is the Hindi word. If you expand it, that is Pratyaksh Hanstantrit Labh. Pratyaksh Hanstantrit Labh. Please don't forget, PEHL stands for Pratyaksh Hanstantrit Labh, right? Recently, NASA scientists found large ocean covering 20% of the entire planet. Recently, NASA scientists found large ocean covering 20% of the entire planet. The planet is Mars. Please don't forget, the planet is Mars. Look into the next question. Censor Board recently stated that no clearance was given for 50 Shades of Grey. This film was released in several countries across the world, but it could not be released in India because of pornographic content in the film, and this film was based on the erotic novel written by E.L. James. Erotic novel written by E.L. James. Right? Please look into the next question. Which of the following proposed the New Development Bank? New Development Bank? When BRICS Summit was held in Fortaleza last year, it was decided to establish New Development Bank so as to finance infrastructure projects with authorized capital of $100 billion and with the initial subscribed capital of $50 billion, and this is proposed by BRICS with headquarters at Shanghai, and the first president will be from India. Please don't forget. China reduced its growth target in 2015. China has grown at almost 8 to 10% during the past 20 years. Only last year its growth came down to somewhere around 7.3 or 7.4%. Previously it has grown at much higher pace, ranging from 8 to 10%. Now, its growth rate in the year 2015 is going to be 7%. Right? Please look into the next one. Which of the following tax will become history from April 1, 2015? In the recent budget speech, the finance minister announced wealth tax will be a history from April 1. Wealth tax was introduced in the year 1957 to tax the high net worth individuals, but in reality, it could not be implemented properly, whatever the reason. Now the finance minister came up for scrapping this wealth tax. If you look at the receipts from wealth tax, last year they were not even 1000 crores of rupees, and keeping this in mind, the finance minister decided to scrap wealth tax, and as the wealth tax is going to be scrapped, he suggested 2% additional tax on the high net worth individuals whose income is more than 1 crore rupees per annum. When anybody's income is more than 1 crore rupees per annum, he is required to pay 2% additional tax as the wealth tax is going to be scrapped from April 1. Right? Friends, look at the next question. Mindtree employee, unfortunate incident that took place in Sydney. You are looking in the picture, Mindtree employee, Prabha Arun Kumar from Bangalore, working in Sydney for Mindtree. When she was coming from her office, she was stabbed to death. Unfortunate event happened in Sydney. Right? Look into the next question. Arun Kumar Singh, 79 batch IFS officer, will be the new ambassador to United States of America. Mr. Arun Kumar Singh, 79 batch IFS officer, will be the new ambassador to United States of America. Please remember, his previous posting was ambassador to France. Now he is posted as ambassador to United States of America. Mr. Jaishankar became foreign secretary. Mr. Jaishankar was previously ambassador to United States of America. As he became foreign secretary replacing Sujata Singh, now Arun Kumar Singh will become new ambassador to United States of America. Next one. Employee Provident Fund contributions are mandatory. Employee Provident Fund contributions are mandatory for all the organized sector employees earning up to rupees 15,000 a month. When an employee in the organized sector is earning up to rupees 15,000 a month, contribution to Provident Fund account so as to take care of his needs after retirement is mandatory. This limit is 15,000 rupees. Till last year it was 6,500. It was increased to 15,000 rupees. Please don't forget. Look into the next one. G. Karthikeyan, who passed away recently, is the Speaker of Kerala Assembly. Please don't forget, Karthikeyan, who passed away recently, is the Speaker of Kerala Assembly. Look into the next issue. Abid Ali Nimuchwala was appointed the Group President and Chief Operating Officer of Wipro recently. Abid Ali Nimuchwala was appointed the Group President and Chief Operating Officer of Wipro. Friends, look at the next question. Name the country which stated that it will not allow Chinese submarines to dock in its waters. We have already discussed. Sri Lanka took two decisions which may not be palatable to China. It appears that they want to strike a balance between China and India. They don't want to antagonize any country because Rajapaksa favored China during his tenure. Now, the Sri Lankan government wants to reverse that so as to maintain equal balance among its neighbors. It took two decisions to temporarily halt this Colombo port project. Second one is, it also stated that it will not allow Chinese submarines to dock in its waters. Here the country is Sri Lanka. The answer is Sri Lanka. Look into the next question. A new political front, Hindustani Awam Morcha (HAM), Mr. Jitan Ram Manjhi, who resigned as the Chief Minister of Bihar, and Mr. Nitish Kumar became the Chief Minister of Bihar once again, and Mr. Jitan Ram Manjhi floated a new political front named Hindustani Awam Morcha. Right? Please into the last question of this week. For recovery of debts and application of SARFAESI Act. What is SARFAESI Act? This act was brought in the year 2002. This act was brought in the year 2002 so as to look into the bad debts of the banking system. So as to look into bad debts or non-performing assets of the banking system. That means when the customers took loan and they are unable to repay back, that will become bad loan subject to certain conditions. Subject to certain conditions, when customers take a loan from bank and they are unable to pay back, it will become non-performing asset. To take care of those assets, SARFAESI Act was brought in the year 2002. So far, banking system is under the purview of SARFAESI Act. Now, non-banking finance companies. I would like to tell some examples about non-banking finance companies. Bajaj Finance, Muthoot Finance, Manappuram Finance, Shriram Finance. These are all examples of non-banking finance companies. Now, if the asset size is more than 500 crores, these type of non-banking finance companies are also brought under SARFAESI Act. So here the answer is 500 crores. With this, let us conclude this week's question and answer sessions. Have a nice time. Let us once again meet for the 11th week. Have a nice time. Have a nice week. Thank you.